Welcome back to Tosca Learning. And today, let's discuss one of the Tosca obstacle course, which is Tosca Bot Can Fly. I know this is medium course, but we have, in my previous session we were telling that we'll be working on the complex scenarios, that is level high scenarios. But this looks quite interesting, so I thought of doing this course now, this obstacle course now. Okay, let's get started. Before that, let's try once what we are aiming to. Drag the image from the left to the right to complete this course. Okay, so we need to select that and we need to drag it to the destination box. Yes, this looks simple, but when we there is a quite interesting functionality in Tosca, but I'll let you know once we move to the next sections. Coming back to the Tosca, so this is the Tosca test case sections, and first let's create the modules. Yeah, let me delete it. Okay, I've created a folder called Tosca obstacle course, and let's create a folder with the name Tosca bot can fly. That is the name which is written over there. Perfect. Yeah, in the same way I'd be creating a folder for the test in the test case section under Tosca obstacle courses. Let's scan the modules. Let's scan the AUT. You can drag it to the right hand section, and so right now we need to scan and capture the elements properties of this element and the destination box. So this is quite straightforward. So yeah, this is the one which we need to select, and this is the one which we need to select, and unselect the select on screen. Yes, let's see if Tosca is able to recognize these elements. Perfect. Perfect. And let's see the properties of the elements what we have captured. So the unique properties ID is Toscabot and tag is image. Perfect. And coming to the two section, it is two, the ID is two, and the property tag is tip. Perfect. We need not to do any property changes. We need not to use any indexes, or we need not to do any anchor properties, because this is quite straightforward. If there are not there, if the properties are not unique, we can go with the other identifiable properties, that is anchor, image, or index. But right now with the properties, we are able to capture the elements perfectly. So yeah, let's save this one. Let's close this. Perfect. So let's rename the module with the same name, and let's capture the URL to launch this one. Test cases and pre-conditions. So the pre-conditions for achieving this task is to open the URL. So in the pre-condition section, I will, if you click on Control T, this gives you a pop-up. Yeah. Before doing that, we need to create a test case. I'm sorry, I forgot that. And we need to copy the name, and we need to first create a test case, and inside the test case we are allowed to add the folders. That was a mistake which I have done previously. Perfect. Yeah, sorry, something is wrong. Condition. Let's delete this, and we need a process to create the actual concept for achieving the task, and the last is post conditions. So this is the process what I follow. Oh, sorry, it is post conditions. This is the folder structure what I used to follow on every test case what I'll automate. And in preconditions we'll be opening an URL. So for that we can use this action for this, or else you can right click and you can select the option search and add test step, or else you can select the folder and click on control T. This gives the same pop-up what you have achieved previously. And right now we need to open an URL. Open URL. Yes, this is the module which we need to use. This is a predefined module, pre-given module by the Tricentis Tosca company. Yes, in the URL section, let's try to paste the URL which we have copied. Made in the notepad. Back here, open URL. Under the URL section, we need to paste the URL what we have copied. Perfect. Let's try to launch this one. Let me run in Scratchbook. Okay, looks like this has been launched in FileZilla, but we need to let's try to open this one in Google Chrome. For that, we need to change some configurations. So click on test case and test configurations. This is missing over here. So we need to create a new test configuration parameter, the name browser, and here you will have an option to select the browser. You can choose anything out of this, and for our use case we will be using Chrome. That's how I follow. And coming to the open URL, everything looks fine. Let me re-execute these preconditions once again. Perfect. We have launched Tosca obstacle course. Tosca bot can fly in the Chrome browser. We have issued the preconditions, and our next step is to leverage the module which we have already captured. Let's drag and drop, or in the same way how I have given the information, click on Control T. Here you will have an option to select uh, search the module what you have already created. So bot can fly. Yes, we have two elements over here which we have captured. So our main aim is to drag the icon and drop it in the box. So we have the cool feature in Tosca, that is drag and drop option. So when you add the drag here option here, so this will drag the functionality. This will drag the Tosca bot image to the destination, and drag, and we need to specify the drop option where it should be dropped. We have an option to add drop here. Perfect. Let's try to execute this. Looks like something is wrong. Let me see why this was not achieved. Yeah, so the action mode should be input for both the conditions, for both the elements. Okay, let's try it now the same way. I'm clicking on F6, which will allow you to run the test case in Scratchbook. So yeah, perfect. Now we have successfully completed this one. Okay. So when you click on process, when you click on right click, so if you see the shortcut for running Scratchbook is F6. And our next step is to close the browser which we have opened. We can use the module close browser to do this. And the title is, let's say, let's use the wildcard for here. Present is obstacle course. So this module close browser, it will search with the title which is having present is obstacle course in the full text, and that will close the browser accordingly. Let's execute now. Let's first close this one which was opened. Let's execute complete test case. Right click, run in Scratchbook, or you can use the F6 option, which have, yes, we are able to launch the obstacle course in Chrome browser, and job done. And after completion, the Chrome browser has been closed successfully. Hope you understood the course what I have given the information, and in the next course we'll see some level high Tosca obstacle course. Thanks for watching.